Hey, what's up? It's Pierre. So I got a review today of some socks. These are called TruSox. TruSox. And I learned about these. I'd never heard of them before, but I saw that a couple of players were using them, and I reached out to TruSox and they were nice enough to send me a demonstration pair. So the players using this are Peter Creed, I think he's the Welsh #1, and I think the Scottish #1, Alan Klein, are both using these. And so I tried them out, and the story with these is kind of the innovation is that they have these little grip pads on the sole of the sock that give you traction inside your shoe. And they also, this one's turned inside out, they also have the same grip pads on the inside of the sock. So when your foot goes in, it sticks to the sock, and then the sock sticks to your shoe. And basically it gives you better traction. It feels like your foot is glued inside the shoe. And so to kind of test these out, I played a match, or for the first couple games I just wore my regular socks. And I was, for once, actually paying attention to how my feet were reacting inside the shoe. And there was definitely, I noticed when I was paying attention, it's not something I really normally will focus on, but I could feel my foot kind of sliding around a little bit in the shoe. And when I put the TruSox on for the third, fourth, fifth game, it was definitely felt like a noticeable difference. My foot was just more secure inside the shoe, and it was comfortable. They're a little bit cushioned. Usually, there's some socks I've been wearing, and these are kind of thinner. These are some Asics that are pretty thin. The TruSox are a little thicker, and they come in different sizes. I'm going to link on Squash Source to another video. Someone did a soccer review of these. A soccer website did a review of these, and it goes into like all the different colors and different sizes. There are this length, there are ones that are shorter, there are ones for soccer that are like knee length. There are different colors, different thicknesses, all kinds of different stuff. Right, so these were definitely a very interesting and enjoyable sock to wear. I wasn't wearing them today because I wanted to bring them along to do the review, and I missed them. So they're great if you just want to get more traction, and it feels like when you're pushing off, you can really feel your foot kind of holding tight to the shoe, and it at least mentally feels like you have more grip and more you can kind of push off faster. And they've even done a study that they sent me, which I'll link to from Squash Source, where they did some tests where people were wearing regular socks and TruSox and comparing their times. So they've even put some, tried to put some science behind this. And so it seems to, from the piece they put together, it's actually, shaving seconds off when they're doing some sprints or some setup like that. But just subjectively, I felt I could feel a difference when I switched to them during a match. So I've really enjoyed these. Very interesting product. I expect we're going to see a lot more of these on the squash court, on the pro circuit, and around your clubs, because who doesn't want a little bit more grip in the shoes, especially if you have sweaty feet or something and you are having trouble with the grip. These are worth checking out. So they're a premium product. They're more expensive than regular socks. I'll link to to where you can buy them and check them out. But definitely worth checking out, especially if you are looking to get more grip. But I think we're going to start seeing these. I predict we're going to see these all over the pro circuit as people just come to appreciate that little extra feeling of grip. One other thing that was interesting, I'll also link to this. There was apparently in the Premier League, they have they've made a serious inroads with these socks. And so I don't watch the Premier League, so anyone who does probably recognize, these patterns. And there's an interesting article that was in Sports Illustrated that talks about how they've been trying to make inroads and kind of navigate through you know, there's all kinds of contracts and stuff with different brands for what you're allowed to wear and what you're allowed to do with your uniform. And there are a lot of players who swear by these socks and are going to great lengths to wear them when they play soccer. So interesting product. Check it out, TruSox.